So baby, let me bring you a wish, baby. I do it for you tonight.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our next episode of Oh Heck Nah, a Naked and Afraid podcast. I'm super excited. I am so happy to be a co-host of this show. I'm MaLu Beyonce, and we have
Debbie V.
You want the good news first or the bad news first?
Me, I would say let's start with some good news. Good news.
Yes, we have another comment on our show. Are you excited? You ready to hear it?
Oh, no.
The comment was that they like the show,
Yeah.
but they think that your name should be Double D's.
Should be what?
Double D's.
Double D's. Well, we could do that. Debbie Double D's.
Debbie Double D's. Every time someone taps, I'll call you Debbie Double D's. How's that sound?
Perfect. Debbie Double D.
All right, so we have a juicy show. I thought it was better than the last show, but it's juicy. So let's get down to the business. Debbie, do you have a dog?
I do. I have a dog.
So now you can ask Waz, Jake, and Sarah what dog tastes like because they ate a dog on the show.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, if you're hungry, you're hungry. What are you gonna do?
Would you eat a dog?
I don't know. I mean, I was watching them. It was like day 8 or 9.
8.
Well, I was sitting there thinking, it's really not a dog. It's a coyote. Maybe.
No, baby, it's a dog. I don't care what anybody says. That was a dog, and they ate dog.
Oh, they did. They said it didn't taste too bad.
Oh, they were lying their butts off, Debbie. They were lying. When they ate that, when it was on the grill, they were like, oh, yeah, it tastes like a $1.99 steak that's been on the grill for 14 hours. It was gross, Debbie.
What choice do you have out there?
I can't say anything because I'm Korean and South Koreans eat dog all the time. So it's not that big of a deal to me. But
no.
They do know what dog tastes like.
Do they?
Yes.
They really do, don't they?
They do. They know what dog tastes like.
Oh, no.
I was really shocked. I did go into their live feed and I asked them, did you have any guilt about eating the coyote? And they answered me because they're super great. They said, nope, no guilt whatsoever, because if we didn't eat it, something else was going to eat it.
Yeah.
Which was a very good point.
Good answer. Great answer.
Good answer. The clap.
The clap.
Good answer. However, I will say this. I've been to a Korean restaurant. Have you ever been to a Korean restaurant where they make you fix the food yourself?
Yes.
Okay. It was one of those places. She brought me a plate, and Korean waitresses always get mad at me that I don't speak Korean. And they was like, why you don't speak Korean? I'm like, I don't know, because my mom didn't teach me. I don't know. She was like, you eat this. And I was like, well, what is this? She's like, no, you eat. And I was like, well, what is it? No, you eat. Finally, I said, listen, lady, I'm not eating this until you tell me what it is. And it was pig anus.
Oh. Did you eat it?
She's like, you Korean, you eat pig anus. And I was like, no, I'm Korean, but I'm not eating pig anus. Not today.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Yeah, I wasn't that hungry, shoot. But if I was in 9 days and hadn't eaten, I think pig anus would be on the menu, girl.
Yeah. I think it's the circumstances you're in, really.
It is. So I think they're good. I don't think Jake's foot's going to come into play. I think they're good. They're eating coyote or dog, whatever you want to call it, and they only have a few days to go. So yes to pig anus. I'm not sure about the dog. I would probably eat dog if I was hungry enough. What you got, Debbie?
I'd have to say the wildest thing, well, being Hispanic, but...
Hang on, being what? Half Hispanic?
No, Hispanic.
Oh, Hispanic. I was like, what's half Hispanic?
Half panic.
That's what it sounds like you said, girl. It sounded like you said half Hispanic. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Being Hispanic. Sorry, go ahead.
But going outside the realm, in my younger years, I had stayed the night at a friend's house. And she lived on a farm, a bird farm. And it was going to be a big shindig, tons of people. And I didn't know that later in the day, after going out on the farm, playing with the ostriches and all these different kind of birds, feeding them, I did not know what was on the menu later that day. Girl, I was eating birds, and I'm like,
wait a second.
I was eating ostrich.
Oh.
I was eating birds. Is that why they're raising these animals? So for food?
Yeah. You thought they were pets?
I was very upset. I was very traumatized. I thought they were pets. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh
Jeez.
my gosh. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to some bad news.
Okay.
The bad news. Are you ready for the bad news?
Yes.
The bad news is if anything ever happens to me, or if I commit some kind of crime, I'm probably going to jail because they're going to look up my search history and see me looking up all this perverted stuff on penises. I try to look up about penises and testicles retracting, and I would click on a page and I'll be like, oh my God, what am I looking at? Escape, backspace, delete. It was horrible. So I'm definitely going to be labeled a pervert. I just want you to know that's the bad news. Thanks a lot.
Yep, she had a little bit of pervy porn on her laptop.
One thing I did find out, the cold can make your penis shrink up to 50%.
Oh, who did say that? Someone said, oh, wow, that's just when a short stack of quarters here. Even smaller. Was it what?
It was Jeremy. And I don't know why this makes me like Jeremy more, because I thought it was kind of sexy and funny when he started talking about his penis. He was like, yeah, my penis is smaller than a short stack of quarters. And I don't mean 4. I mean like 2 quarters. And it was freaking hilarious. And it made me more attracted to him. You know, he was sexy in that first episode when he was talking to his brother. Well, Jeremy, you got me again talking about your penis size.
I did. I chuckled. I did. That was funny. That was a good one.
It was. That's the only thing that interesting that happened between Jeremy and Trish. They did not eat. He has a bladder infection, they think, or a urinary tract infection. They did finally put some more leaves on their shelter. Yay, it's day 9. You're finally doing it, whatever. But they didn't eat. So they haven't eaten for 10 days.
Right. And I don't want to jump ahead to another group, but I was wondering too, I didn't go searching penises, but I was wondering what.
I'm so getting arrested.
How do they determine what's more dangerous than another? I've had a bladder infection that landed up in the hospital. You become septic. Bladder infection? I'm like, they're no joke. Like, nobody's paying attention to the penis at all.
Nobody's paying attention to the penis.
What about Jeremy's penis? You know?
What about Jeremy's penis, y'all? And the medics never checked on him. They never showed the medics checking on his penis.
Yeah. Poor guy.
They do care about penises on the show. Let me tell you, Debbie, you probably haven't seen this, but on one of the episodes, EJ fell on a tree and it actually lacerated his ball sack.
Oh, no.
And he got stitches in the jungle, laying on his back with no pain medicine.
Oh, I want to see that episode.
I'll find it for you, girl. Because it was great. So they do care about penises. They care about ball sacks. And just a quick shout out to EJ. He is the master of the universe because he had his balls stitched up on TV with no painkillers.
Nice. Good for him.
But no, I know what you're saying. I thought it was really weird that they never showed the medics with Jeremy and Trish. But it's just an editing thing. I'm sure that's all I had to do with.
I do think Trish kind of stepped it up a little bit. I know she had to let him relax, or he was in pain, but yeah, there was nothing else there. I do feel bad they haven't ate for 8 or 9 days. That's tough.
Yes, I know this is what Debbie wants to get to. She wants to get to the meat of the show, so I'm gonna let her take the reins. I already know what she's gonna say. What was the worst part of the show, Debbie?
Oh, they tapped our boy out. They tapped him out. Oh,
he's got YGT.
Oh, yeah, he did. He got YGT. Poor guy.
Poor Joe.
He did make me laugh too, though, because he said, I don't know, maybe I pushed myself too hard. I was like,
you think?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna miss him.
All right, are you ready for my oh heck no rant?
What you got?
Joe, I am so sorry that you got medically tapped. I know that this show means a lot to you, but I'm about to go the heck off. What is up with your group partners? Why did they let you go out and hunt around and only tell you, don't be too risky? They should have kept him in the freaking shelter and told his butt to lay down and bring him water all day long. And I am upset with the two girls, Gabby and Kai, because they just let him go out and do foolish things. And they should have been taking care of him.
Yeah.
And so I'm upset.
Yeah, I did realize that when Trish, said, you stay here and relax, Jeremy. And Joe was out there. I'm like, hey, they're coming to test you, and your heart rate's going to be going crazy, super high. Like, he should have been laying down, relaxing.
Yeah, what was wrong with him?
And then I thought, now Joe's gone, and just Gabby and Kai are there. Who I don't even know who they are. I was like, I'm like,
Joe was the heart of the group.
yeah, he was. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what your story is going to be, you two girls, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever is about that group. We're on to the next. But before we get off of their group, Joe has a special request. And I actually asked him if I could do this. There is a link, and we will put the link in our show notes. Joe wants to hit the road again on Naked and Afraid. So he's asking.
He does?
Yeah, so he's asking everybody to go to Discovery, pitch him. He wants to be on the show. And I know for 100% sure that he will be on Naked and Afraid again. And I'm super excited.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That is awesome.
So everybody go to the show notes, click on the link, and vote for Joe.
Vote for Joe.
Do you think Sam is at home saying, I told Joe to drink water?
Yes. Yep.
Probably on the show at home like, you gotta drink water, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, so mad. All right, well, that was the worst part of the show was Joe leaving, but we'll talk about the Black Cowboy group, and I'm mad at them too. I mean, come on. They're all happy and friendly and taking care of Sarah. It really ticked me off because I wanted them to fight.
Yeah, they did take care of her. Have you ever had prickly pear?
No.
No?
Have you?
I feel like I have. Sounds familiar. It might be I think it's a type of Michelob beer, though, I'm thinking of also. It's a prickly pear kind. Shout out to my sister-in-law for that one.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good find, I thought. A real good find.
Yes. But what about the mullein? She smoked some mullein out there in the wilds, called it a bushcraft pipe.
Yeah.
Would you know how to make a pipe?
No, I wouldn't even know what that is. I never heard about that. I was going to look up. What is this?
Yeah. I mean, she is freaking amazing. She made the pipe. Shout out to the Black Cowboy for bringing it to her, or whatever, Black Cowboy. But she did make the pipe and she smoked it up, and it seemed to help her because her blood pressure and pulse were good. Debbie, I hate to say this, but it figures that the Black Cowboy would be the one who found something to smoke.
Oh my God.
Wes was like, I don't know what that is. He was so excited. He's like, mullein, and all excited. And Wes was like, okay, put it in the bag. I don't know what that is. I was like, oh God, they're about to smoke that up.
Who would know that? Huh?
The Black Cowboy obviously knew.
The Black Cowboy knew, yeah. That's hilarious.
And Sarah knew too, because she was like, oh, mullein, I'll make a pipe.
I never heard of that in my
I
life.
thought that was pretty funny. Me neither.
Smoking can be good for you, they say.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Did you or did you not notice the flip-flops that Sarah and Wes were wearing?
No, I didn't.
This goddamn girl, because she's a taxidermist, made flip-flops. You have to go back and look at the episode. Wes has flip-flops and she has flip-flops, and they look like store-made flip-flops.
Really? She's a smart one, that one. She really is.
I was ready to bust them. I was like, this show's fake. They got flip-flops. And I started laughing, like, oh, those are some hairy flip-flops. That's cool, right?
That's really cool. She's the one that made that trap too. So too? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean the fish trap? Let's talk about the damn crawfish trap. She still hasn't finished it. Now I'm pissed. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Still hasn't finished it.
No, because when they were medically telling her to stay in there, she's like, well, I'll finish up the fish trap. I'm like, what do you mean finish it up? Why isn't it done? Now you're making yourself look bad. Get it done, girl.
Yeah, because other than that, she hadn't made anything but some sandals.
I don't know. All right, so we went over them eating dog. We went over Joe tapping. We went over Jeremy's penis.
Oh, that's funny.
And we went over to Sarah's making the pipe and making flip-flops. And that's the whole show, girl.
I think it was a good episode, aside from our boy leaving. But yeah.
It was pretty packed. I just really thought it was going to be something different because they talked about the storm the show before, and I just thought people were going to get rained out and there's going to be people, tapping left and right. I was a little disappointed, but 10, 11, 12, 13, there's only 5 days left.
Yep, there's 5 days left.
Let's go to YGT. You're going to tap. Do you think anybody's going to tap?
I don't know. I think if Jeremy leaves, Trish might tap, don't you think?
Yes, definitely. That's what I think.
Yeah, that'd be tough to be there alone. Yeah.
The only people I'm thinking of is Jeremy and Trish. Everybody else I think is good.
Well, we haven't seen anything from Gabby and Kai yet. I don't know.
But Gabby caught the fish.
Oh, she did. Okay. Oh, I spoke too soon.
And they were out there fishing when they tapped Joe.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, they were.
So I think they're good. We just have to wait and see. Y'all are keeping me in suspense and I kind of don't like it. I just don't know. There was a lot in there, but there wasn't a lot in there. It was a weird episode.
Better than some of the others, yeah.
It was better than some of the others. I would like to point out that Waz is making a fish trap now. So let's see how long it takes Waz to make a fish trap. But they're not even going to finish it because they have all that coyote. They can eat off of that coyote for days. So they're good. They're 100% good. So I just can't think of anything else to talk about. Someone tapped. So you were officially Debbie Double D today.
Yeah, Debbie Double D.
Let's see what your hubby thinks about that. We might not keep that nickname around, y'all.
Goodness.
But Black Cowboys, I want to go ahead and tell you thanks for stepping it up for Sarah. Blah, 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 blah. You're a good guy. Whatever. I hope you're mean to her next episode. We need something juicy for the podcast, y'all. Something juicy. We want you to go vote for Joe. Vote for Joe. Vote for Joe, right?
Vote for Joe.
Debbie D. Debbie D.
Debbie Double D.
Double D.
Double D.
Debbie. That's hard to say. Forget that, listener. Debbie Double. I can't even do it. Double D Debbie. What about, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Double D Debbie.
Double D Debbie. I like that a lot. So we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up. We're going to wait for this next episode. I'm super excited. Any predictions?
I'm going to predict that something's going to happen in Trish and Jeremy's group. Hopefully not. Hopefully something comes out good from that situation.
Thank you to Sosa Baby for our theme song. We are getting better. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. We're going to be giving away shirts from Joe's website. He has a website where he has shirts. So I'm going to get a couple of the shirts and I'm going to give them away. So leave a comment.
Nice.
All you have to do is put your shirt size and you'll be automatically entered into the drawing. Sound good?
Nice. Awesome. That's a great idea.
We're out. Thank you for listening. Oh, heck no.
Peace out.
The ending's the hardest part. We don't want to go. Bye.
I don't know what else to say. Peace out.
Do it for you tonight. I'm lit, you lit, we lit. Look me in the eyes when I'm talking to you.